Okay, so before we dive into this episode 6 of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, I got two things that we should go ahead and dial into because apparently, though, it won't be that long. So the other day ago, I would say like 5 days ago, ever since I made an upload video about the mating season, about my opinion of what the show is, but to be honest though, I did made a video about ranting on mating season, but later after that, I got a comment from this guy who was like a triple D, and he said something like this, like it's okay to call your show for crossing one or more lines. You also have a, to be both a furry and a fetish, or I would say like a child to laugh at mating season. But to me, I don't find it funny. I don't find mating season that kind of funny, but I just found it a bit more of like uncomfortable ways of how much stuff that's affecting my body. And he also said that the creators of Big Mouth don't like your Christian values. Did you notice what the cartoon had Fawn says about straight and normal healthy people? Well, this is how I reply him back. I said, well, for starters, I'm a furry, but it's just that the show has a bunch of animal sex and it makes me uncomfortable. But it's very unlikely that the creators of Big Mouth would always just had us put a sex jokes like all the time. Unfortunately, I don't have any Christian volumes. What makes you think of that? Well, to be honest, I did have Christian volumes, but I just don't even use them like all the time, because it's just it's just pretty obvious that I never use Christian volumes like all the time. I just use them for something or another to make myself I can believe in. I mean, I'm not one of those atheism. I still believe in God, but I don't even go to church more often. I just more like an outsider. So I got him reply back after 2 days ago. He said, my friend and I think the mating season is actually supposed to be a softcore furry porn with a bit of a story added, and since we're both sex positive and can laugh at the filthy animal facts, we enjoyed it for that reason. I mean, where else can you find a sex positive cartoons or series with a deer lady and fox exploring the least a couple of actual animals issues. Also, I actually can't stand cartoons where the animals dress up like humans and act like humanity. I mean, can you imagine what happened if animals can dress up as humans like on opposite day? Yeah, that will be something, but I can never imagine what happened if there's actually stuff like that in reality. Yeah, I don't want to see. I want to see alien cultures or at least federal animal cultures going up against human cultures for all the tons of culture shock potential. I love that kind of a world building. Though I don't know if the writers of Meiji season are clever enough to ever truly explore such concept. Honestly, I just wanted to see Fawn and Penelope and the gang squared off against humans and mycelium fungus network. I don't know how to say this. I mean, it's like a fungal network as a bro from Star. Oh yeah. He mentioned some stuff from Star Trek, but my grandmother did watch Star Trek, but it's been I never even actually saw it, but I just know there's some stuff that's from Star Trek. Sheldon did watch a lot of episodes of Star Trek from young Sheldon. Taking out the animals in that forest would probably be a total badass. We probably don't get that. But then hey, my friend and I are just furries who laugh at filth and expecting nothing good from wholesome form Hollywood would never let down. So you're totally right to be jaded and pissed off at the writers of Mating Season. It's okay to call out the series for crossing one or more lines too, but then the cartoon should be listed as a softcore porn night. I would say it was true that Triple D basically did say that to me since 2 days ago. And I reply him back and say, well, I guess I have been a furry since age 15 and I've seen tons of furry porn. And I guess the show does have some soft porn of porn. But to be honest, I don't even know. I thought I'm going to have to watch some more episodes. If it gets making me uncomfortable or not, then I will go ahead and enjoy it. It's just that the mini season is just it's just have like too much of stuff that is based on reality. Like a lot. I mean, I did not actually say things like yes, I did, but the fact is I just did not know that there's some shows that has something to do with furry porn. But to be honest, I did see a lot of it, but I don't even actually I would say get and interact with it, but I try everything I can to make myself feel like I'm worth it. But hey, at least I know how it feels to be somebody that's different. Anyways, let's talk about this diagram about the episode 6. So we watched episode 5, and episode 5 it's about food charts, but we know for food charts it has something to do with the diagram of what food we eat, what food we love and enjoy. But episode 6 on the hand here, we see something a little bit more interesting because we don't see Duck. You remember the last episode what happened to Duck because he's been cut off by some unknown force and also been taken into make it some sort of a canned food. And you're probably wondering what happened to Red after the disappearance since episode 4. Well, Red, on the hand here, he's been going off somewhere. I think it has something to do with reality life, I think. Now, this episode is going to have that. It's just going to have that. But if it's true, then we begin to understand what's Red's life look like if Yellow and Duck are not around. So episode 6 is going to be something to do with dreams, but to me, it's not just dreams. We're going to go ahead and try to experiencing the reality life. And now we begin to understand why is it called reality life? It's because it's mixing up the volume. Something good, something bad. We know it's a little bit difficult, but you can understand. And this is my first time I ever seen this episode like this because the episode 6 is going to be something more deeper than that. So, let's go ahead and dive into Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, episode 6, Dreams. It's a shame to see just Yellow Guy now, but I'm pretty sure this episode is going to be more shorter than expected, but if it's really going to be like that episode, because after we watched Yellow Guy experiencing some stuff that's going on, like imagining what happened to him if he's the next victim about this whole people who are the other characters singing about stuff what's going on. We know episode 1, creativity, about the notepad telling us stuff what's creativity idea. Number 2, time, where you show the time basically telling us what's going to happen. Episode 3, we know for a fact it has something to do with love with a butterfly in it. Episode 4, digital with a computer. And 5, the steak guy in the tin can. Now 6, I wonder who's going to be next. A lamp? It's probably that. Or I don't know. Let's check it out.
Good night, guys. I miss you.
Oh, somebody's sleepy.
I knew it. I knew it was going to be the lamp this time. Because I knew the lamp was going to go ahead and talk about dreams, but once we get closer to this episode, details about what's going to happen, because I knew for a fact that this one is going to be a little bit shorter because Yellow guy has started to feel the same expression like what Duck did before.
Huh?
But that's silly.
No.
How can you be sleepy if you don't know how to have dreams?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how to have dreams. No. No.
Dreams are movies that live in your head.
Stop.
Every night when you sleep in your bed. You could have a dream about riding a horse.
No.
Or you could have a dream about drowning in oil.
No. No.
Whoa. Drowning in oil? What kind of dream will be that? That sounds like a nightmare. Okay, the lamp tells Yellow Guy what his dreams really do, but unfortunately, what he's singing is a more different way. But to be honest, I know what dreams are, but this is something that I don't know if this is suitable for Yellow Guy. Drowning in oil? You mean like drowning in some darkness that consumes your body? That sounds like a nightmare. Or it could be a dream. Dreams can be mixed with differences of life and some non-existing life. It just sounds strange, but this is exactly how it feels like it, because it's just totally bizarre. Whoa. Yeah, it's just bizarre indeed.
No more songs.
Oh, looks like somebody's having a bad dream. Bad dream. A bad dream. Bad dream. A bad dream. A bad dream.
Oh my. And I don't know how to say this, but that is the most strangest part that I ever seen. It's like as if you're actually drowning yourself in the tank full of blackness, just like what that lamp says. If you had a bad dream, then that would be called nightmares. But honestly, I've been having a lot of dreams lately. But I don't know why, because my brain is just functioning something that's more like beyond my own humanity life. But it's just like every time you've been thinking and wondering about stuff, what's going on, but yet there's like a tons of dreams that can actually just tell your thoughts what's going to happen. Because I know what people says that dreams are like allegorical. They just represent the archetype of the unconscious mind. But sometimes dreams are just making you feel like you could see something that probably isn't new and different. But sometimes the dreams stay with you, That's why I've been thinking about doing some dream journals, just in case if I remember it. It's kind of cool that I can remember dreams so vividly. It's good thinking that I have some thoughts and meditation of music just because of that. It's just that I dream some things that's so new and different. It's just that I dream about me as an alien of Volley. Volleys are anthropoid species. They're basically calling them aliens. I don't know, but I've been having a lot of dreams lately. It's just like that. I mean, dreams are very much indeed very strange. You know what's not cool is that I can't seem to dream stuff other than that. The blackness of world. That's called a nightmare. I mean, what else do I know? All the dreams are just there. But it's all just suddenly just gone. I haven't had any more dreams like the one about my deceased mother. Much rather dream about some darkness world that relived that nightmare again. I haven't had any more dreams about with my mom in it, where her and I were in the abandoned castle and the time when the goblins invaded the town. And also, I have some mildly stupid dreams, like the one I had to hunt for the turkey leg, and a weird trip to the dentist. But there's one dream that stayed with me. I had this dream where I went to Georgia at age 26. I don't know if that's gonna happen in the future, but I think it might be. Because living in Georgia, it might be a pretty interesting town, but how am I gonna get that advanced? Well, sometimes dreams can predict things of what's going on in your life before it will happen. That's kind of nice to see some dreams like that. Well, I hope the other guy is still alive, but after it cuts to black, I think we're going into the reality life. Every people are just reds. The red guy. It's like as if all the stuff that's going on is all just a dreams. Well, let's take a look at it.
Can you file these files, please? Yeah. Sure. Hey, but wouldn't it be funny if one of these files came alive? Yeah. I am a file and you put documents in me and a file. Funny. Silly file. You know, it did it like a song. No. That sounds really boring.
I heard those two lines like that from YTPs, but I don't know how to say this, but this is what I'm seeing what's going on in the Red's life. It's like I'm actually seeing like what life in reality really looks like without the yellow and duck around. Looks impressive. You just being boring. Everything that's going on with you is just seems so sudden changed. I guess you know how that feels.
But I was like, yeah, that's not even the same bucket. Bucket friend. I am the cool guy, I guess. Laid back and sad. But nowadays I hurt my leg today. I'm scared I'm fine. I've been in many times later. I watched them and then Steven Elsh's. Huh? But that's rude. No clothes. What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative. How do you get the idea? I just try to think creatively. When you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see?
He was trying to sing a song about the one that the Notepad sings. What's your favorite idea? And I think it was that song from the first episode where she sings about creativity. Yeah. And that's the first time I ever seen that. I think this is the first time I ever seen this. Red's experiencing life. Like, I guess that's the reason why he was boring all the time. Is that yellow dad? Is that yellow guy's dad? Oh, that is him. Oh, everything's changed again. I think we're in the blackness. Maybe that is where Red was the whole time. Is it? I mean, it could be one or two. That is the first time I ever seen this. That was impressive. Wait a minute. This whole time, whenever time when the yellow guy experiencing those singers, it's all just computer. It's all just computerized characters. So we got the clock. Got the clock one again, back in episode 2. Now we got the digital computer from episode 4. And a butterfly from episode 3. A steak and a tin can from episode 5. Wait a minute. Hey, look, there's Duck. A space orb? I never seen that. I don't think he has any of those characters. Sports? A football? A magnet? I have never seen those characters. Like a shovel? A saxophone? A notepad? A note file? Street lights? Hair gel? Cigarette and jukebox? Oh wow. It's like we're seeing actually mixing up the characters like that. It's like it's all glitching all at once. Oh. Holy shit, I have a big explain about this whole thing. So it turns out all the side characters were just digital characters. That's for every character's imagination of Yellow, Red, and Duck. So it all makes sense why the characters just showed up automatically, because they know because there's something's going on in the episodes. So, I mean, this is the first time I ever seen this. It's like we're actually seeing the fourth wall breaking about these side characters are basically just digital models. I wouldn't say digital models. It's more like some side characters that makes referencing how much the digital characterization of everything, what's gonna be there. You know, it's just like it's the first time I ever seen this. I mean, for real. This is the first time I ever saw this. What really is going on about these side characters? But now we know. Anyways. Yeah, Red just pulled a plug. And at the ending of it, we see like it's the same three guys, but this time they're in different colors. Red is blue guy. Yellow is green guy, and Duck is red. Duck is red. Now I know this is basically it's like it's in a loop. This whole episode is all in the loop. Answers became more clearly. Then we began to understand what the whole purpose is about. So that is the first season of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I think there's more of them than just this. They're just first season, but I think second season, I think there's I think there's going to be something more different to it to tell. Because what I do know is that season 2 is going to have something even more longer scenes than the first season. Yeah. Thank you all for watching the first season of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared commentary video. So I'll leave out for this one. Goodbye.